When you meet somebody online, dating site, however you meet this person on the internet, y'all got a long distance thing going on, and I spend my hard-earned money to come see you, and we've already been having sexual conversations, and then I get there and you ain't talking that same shit. I'm gonna whip out receipts and everything. I'm gonna go through your text messages. You telling me how you was about to suck my, or do whatever you was gonna do. It's in my phone, lady. I need you to come on through, queen.
That shit ain't for the
You need her to back up her words.
Yeah, you're not about to sit here telling me all this stuff. It got me rubbing on myself with baby oil and everything else, and then I get here and ain't nothing popping.
I mean, she just might want you to rub on yourself some more with some more baby oil.
Why? Oh, no. For why? I could get that on FaceTime.
That's the mood.
You should have told me before I spent this little $300.
Why I gotta rub baby oil on myself?
My
that's what Buddy said. He was rubbing on himself. So
I already had to clean off. Like
I'm coming with all kind of stuff.
I done wrote on Spirit for the 7 motherfucking connection flights to come see you. And come on, man.
Spirit, you definitely fucking if I flew Spirit.
Man, the dedication. You might as well tie a jetpack to yourself and try to get there.
Yeah, they say Spirit the only airline that find back rolls in the sky. So if I'm flying Spirit, paying for each oxygen I breathe in, and each time I blink, all these hits, you fucking. I'm not paying for blinks to not fuck. You crazy, bro? And if you don't, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna find somebody else to fuck, and I'm blocking you on all social media platforms.
Man, don't that block feel like you accomplished something?
Oh, I love
somebody. That shit.
I love blocking people.
Man.
It's great.
It's damn near like you can make them die without really killing them. It's beautiful.
What?
It's a great feeling.
Them niggas is dead, like they don't exist.
God.
That's vanishing.
It just, You said what?
It's like a vanishing.
Oh my goodness. No, but motherfuckers, they'll find other ways. Motherfuckers hit me up on PayPal.
If you talking to a young man, hypothetically speaking, and you and said young man have been having a intimate conversation, y'all really like each other, and he like, "Ooh, baby, when I see you, I want an XYZ," and you entertain and said, and you are allowing him to speak this way, and you are also engaged in, "Ooh, baby, I'm gonna let you XYZ, and we gonna do baby C," and then he buys you a plane ticket, gets you flued out, and it's first class. Ooh, you get free shots of whatever you want. Ooh. And
I ain't find out a question mark on first class, bro.
You get there.
First class.
Get you that Greyhound.
You ain't expecting him to try to, you know what I'm saying, smack them cheeks.
I didn't say I wouldn't expect that. We've already had the conversation. It's already been said. Then most likely we've agreed that we're going to fuck when we see each other. Now, but it's the first day, second day, whatever, but it's going to happen while we're there. I just know that there's some people who was like, well, I didn't ask for him to fly me out, so he shouldn't expect for me to give him some sex.
But you did not ask me to fly you out either.
That's so immature.
They didn't turn it down either.
But that you know people like that.
You went through the TSA checkpoint.
It's so
and all that goofy shit. Come here with an attitude.
Sure. You know why I'm flying you out here. Of course, part of it is like we can hang out, but you know the main reason. I want you to bring that box.
In a box. In a box.
That's wow. That's just wow.
I'm just gonna say some women do not want to admit sometimes that they want it just as bad as he wants it, because we do. And if you'd have flew me out and I'd had these shots, by the time I get to you, we probably already gonna be ready to start, because I've already had enough in my system from the conversations prior. I'm probably ready to figure out what I'm getting myself into too, so I can know how the rest of this trip is gonna go. If it's good,
if it's bad. As long as it's talked about prior, cool.
You fly out, whip them thighs out. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, man.
It's happening.
Come on, if we really.
I'm sorry, Ray.
You know what? If I fly you out and you get there and you don't fuck me, I'm suing you. We're gonna be on Judge Mathis.
What you gonna sue me for?
You knew what you was gonna do when you flew out there.
I'm filing a lawsuit. I'm suing you for what is it called? Theft by deception.
What?
Oh yeah, it's a thing. We had a
So
verbal
there's an
contract.
unspoken agreement, like a contract already made if you agree to go out there. That's what you
The text message,
Right. Verbal contracts all the time.
Don't wait till I get there. Don't wait till I get to the airport and hit me with the "you gonna be mad." Like, nah, you right. I'm gonna be furious.
You gonna be mad when you get served.
You'll be mad.
We both
get
gonna be
mad when you got
mad.
a court
Like,
date.
But you to be one flying back mad.
I'm about to knock all this shit over. Like,
You gotta go.
And I'm only buying refundable tickets, and I'm suing you for the half you use. You gonna get that? You gonna be mad when you get this court date, man.
And you gotta go on TV and explain this shit to Judge.
I'll
Yeah.
take your ass straight to Judge Mathis. We not
like, ma'am, are you a crackhead? You are a crackhead. Nah, I couldn't.
That's bad.
Nah.
Yeah, I can't. I'm good, man. Lucious and Friendz podcast, episode 69. Hey.
69. Well, this is a good topic for this number. On the way, man. What?
See, only here we provide duality in our numbered episodes. Or not, fuck it. I got my friends with me.
If duality was the right word. Now I need to Google that shit.
Might have been diversity.
The
Yeah,
flip-floppiness.
Nah, I get it. Duality, I think it's a good word.
Let me find out. Go
On
ahead.
a random note, y'all know that.
Okay, I got my friends is with me. I got Ray. I got Hud. Keisha from Calculus with a Shamrock. Buddy with a B. BJ. Big Lane. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all have good weaknesses?
I'm all right. You looking at dedication right now. I am outside of my office so I can use a Wi-Fi because AT&T sucks. So I'm in my car right now.
Okay.
We thank you for that, girl.
Man,
I thought you was trying to pick something up.
man, I thought it was one of them cartel videos.
You know, when I'm in the car like that, I'm on a working block. I thought you was trying to.
Oh,
Never mind.
Shut
But
it up. Just shut it up.
You know the younger generation has changed. Like they don't call it 69 no more. The younger generation has taken 69 from us, and now they call it a 50-50.
Why?
Makes more sense.
No, 69.
Why does it make more sense to be called a 50-50?
It don't make more sense because it's never 50-50. Because they be stopping and moaning and shit on purpose so they ain't got to do their part. I learned
Y'all niggas do too.
No,
they just start moaning like so they ain't got to.
Why is it called a 69 though?
Because the 6 and the 9 is the head on each side.
Right, because of how they position it.
Look, I never put two and two together. I just
What?
I think it was some type of math involved. Hell, I
Hey,
ain't
just
know.
write a 6 and a 9 next to each other and see what it look like. You'll get it.
Yeah. It's a head.
Oh no,
on
I
each
see it.
side.
I can see it now, but
Mhm.
I ain't never just openly say like, "Ooh, can we do 69?" Like, no,
That shit is overrated.
it just kind of
It's
happens.
overrated.
Like,
I started getting revenge. She stopped doing what she doing in moan. I stopped in moan too. We just both did
Everybody is not all. Each person ain't working at the same time in the 69, and everybody ain't getting pleased all the time in the 69.
it's supposed to be like a competition type thing.
But the thing is,
look at a woman saying 69 is whack. Of course,
it can be because like depending on how we fit in this 69, body parts might not be where they need to be pleased properly.
Hey, fellas, you ever had your nose stopped up? You ever you can't breathe good now?
For the men, I'm gonna tell you how you really exploit the 69. You get on top.
Oh no.
No, that's just,
No fucking way.
That's like you.
That sounds like the R. Kelly video where he put that bitch in the chair.
She thinks she gonna stop and moan. Guess what?
Oh my God.
There's no way I'm hopping up on a woman like that, bro. There's no.
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
do it.
No
You
way.
gotta do it.
I'm not. You sitting on a woman's face is just wild to me.
No, they said it's a Spider-Man essentially, man.
Spider-Man.
Nah, man. You
Hanging off the bed. That's
Bro.
first of all. I'm not doing. No, I'm not getting. No,
Yeah,
we
bro.
straight.
I am not.
It's gonna be a height. It's gonna be a height discrepancy. Like you gotta bend in and hell nah.
Yeah.
It don't that none of that matter because as long as your place, your man is where he's supposed to be, you can get away with murder, bro. What you gonna do?
That is murder.
Get away.
You have to.
Let me stop. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
No, you're not. You are not joking.
Get away with murder. Wow.
I'm just playing. Dang, man.
Everybody had a good week. Everybody straight.
Yeah.
Good spirits. Y'all ready to pod?
Let's go.
What the fuck are the topics? No, let me stop.
Other topic.
I don't know. I wrote 2 down. I think.
Keisha, I seen somebody walk past that window. They
Hey,
Janitors.
we have to.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, all right. I got a good question to start off. At what age did you feel comfortable being you?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like at what age? Like for me, I think about 28, 29. I started feeling comfortable just being me. But like, yo, this is unapologetically me. I'm just gonna live like this. That's how I'm rocking.
I don't know.
At what age did you feel comfortable being you?
I've been the same person since I was a teenager, man. I don't know. I used to be wearing blockers on my head. Everybody roasting me about it. I didn't give a fuck. I just been doing me for so long. I don't care.
I think I'm
going to say 2 years ago. So what's I turned 37? So 35. And that's only because I had to start over and kind of learn myself. Prior to that, I was always in a relationship, in a long-term relationship. So I didn't really know myself because I was being too busy trying to please the other person by being something else. So I'm going to say 35. That's where I actually learned that what I was doing for me was working for me and it didn't matter to anybody else. And I lucked out and people actually liked me for me. So 35 is my age.
I'm still learning. I just put it that way. Like, I find out stuff I find different ways of liking myself, like getting comfortable with myself every year. Like, it's just an ongoing process for me. It's not something I've already figured out. But I didn't even really start like, probably like a couple years ago. But yeah, probably about a couple years ago.
Right now, though.
I want to say that's the beauty of your 30s. You really learn who you are. 20s, you're too busy trying to impress other people or trying to be something for somebody else. Your 30s, you get tired.
The 20s is like
20s. You got energy.
The 20s is like what people look at your. The 20s is like what people look at your teen years of being, or supposed to be.
That's because you got energy.
Like your 20s, that's where you fuck the fuck up bad. You
know, my 30s, I don't have energy for anything. So.
Yeah. I mean, but just situations, just like decisions, you fuck up bad in your 20s. And, you know, when you're in the 20s, you look at somebody in their 30s as being old, and it's like, nah, you just now like it's kind of like just taking the training wheels out for real.
Well, in your 20s, you think you're invincible. In your 30s, you learn.
In your 30s, you're humble. In your 30s, you are humble. In your 30s, your 30s really give you a reality check
because you're sore.
What? Look, I've been a wild boy for a long time, so I don't know. Once I realized that ain't nobody gonna do nothing, like in my teens, like if you don't like me, like what are you really gonna do? Nothing, just not like me. I was like, all right, I'm me. I'm just wild, random.
So what exactly is the question, Lucious? I mean, I heard y'all talking about it. I came back on the end, so it's like it.
No,
I don't know exactly what the question was.
At what age did you feel comfortable being you? Like, this is me. It's like, I noticed that a lot of people have a tendency of like, hold up, buddy, you sound like a robot, bro.
That me?
Yeah. You sound like Optimus Prime, bro.
Somebody got their phone. It's probably Keisha.
I'm saying, is it Keisha?
Nah, I just turned my mic off and I'm still hearing.
Oh, you good. Yeah, it was probably Keisha. Well, go ahead, bro.
I think for me, probably about 33, 34. By that time, I had graduated from school. I had already divorced. I was in the process of me, just my time and just rebuilding and reliving my life. So probably around that time.
DJ.
about 30, 31 years old. That's when I had like a serious conversation with myself about who I wanted to be as a human being. And then just like you said, I just, instead of focusing on what I think is cool or what could like impress people, I just decided to be who I am. So thank God for growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
What else we got? What else we got for topics?
So you say thank God for growth. How do you measure your growth? Like, do you measure from situation to situation, or do you measure from like years, like from every year? How do you measure your growth?
I think situation is a part of it, right? So I can see how I respond to certain things now compared to when I was younger, when I was in my 20s. How certain things like in my 20s would get me so upset and so fired up and mad, and like now, I just don't allow things to really like get under my skin as much. And I know that's just because like I recognize that, you know, for one, people are gonna be who they are. You know what I mean? There's just some people who they just ain't shit. But I have to control how I respond to those things. Whereas before I didn't know how to do that. I would just, you know, I want to jump off the table on a motherfucker or something like that. But now it's just like, oh, okay, I see how you move. I can separate myself. Or if I know I'm getting heated, I can remove myself from the situation. Whereas young BJ, he wasn't like that. He wanna just get into it with everybody, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Kenyon. How do you get? Like, okay, I gauge mine like every 5 years. Like, just try to evolve a little bit, do something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just sit back and look over, because a year is like short as fuck. Like, you ever seen like the year review on the news or whatever, and you be like, damn, I forgot that even happened to shit.
Yeah.
And it'd be something in February. You'd be like, damn, that was another 8 months, 10 months ago. So, I mean, I try to do it in like 5 years first.
I think something not for me. I think I had to go with my insecurities. Like, I slowly just started getting over my little insecurities, whatever. I think, just like in general, like, yo, like as a man, it's just like you have insecurities and shit, and most times you kind of hide them. But I think once you start to like embrace them, that's when you really start to like grow. I'm just speaking for me personally. Like, I wasn't one of the dudes who was able to get like the 360 waves and shit like that. So like when I was younger, shit like that would bother me. Like all the girls like the niggas with waves. Here I am, I got 2 waves. I got a 70, not a 360. I got a 70. But just shit like that. It's just like insecurities like growing up. Once you start getting more secure with yourself, you can grow better. You start to grow, or like, start to fall more in love with yourself and shit like that. So
what was the age that you realized that waves really don't mean shit?
2014. We was in Korea. I was 30 when we was in Korea, and when we lost our barbers, we had no barbers for that whole. You remember when that shit happened? We lost our barbers for like 2 months. And I noticed, like, I was brushing my hair. I had waves in, kind of. I had a 180. So I had waves in, but it was just like, just in general, I just started growing my hair. And I liked it. I was like, I kind of like this look. I ain't never cutting my hair again. I said it from that point on, and it just kind of stuck with me. So, and every time I cut my hair, people be like, yo, why you cut your hair? Yada, yada, yada. I was like, well, shit, I guess this is it. I ain't never cutting my hair again.
Look at what women got you doing, growing your hair.
I've done worse. I've done way worse.
I've done worse.
And I'm still willing to do worse. Like, I'll do more. I'm pretty sure.
Women got you wearing a bonnet at night. That's hilarious.
Really?
I got a bonnet.
I rock a bonnet. I got my bonnet in the bathroom right now.
You lie. You got a bonnet for real? Like
yeah,
I got one too.
Yeah.
Y'all wear okay.
You need a bonnet to protect your hair, whether you're a man or a woman.
You see all this hair? Yeah, right. I bought a
But
bike.
Wade Cap don't. After a while, Wade Cap really don't do shit.
Hey,
Like my hair long as fuck.
I'm insecure about conversations about hair. And I need to learn to embrace that, but right now I'm not at that level.
Like I get it. Like look,
I have no
like
fucking
my hair
beard.
looks short, but my hair go like all the way down to like my shit long as fuck.
They just
Shrinkage is real.
Like a bang.
Yeah.
Nah, all y'all niggas with beards is getting on my damn nerves.
Look,
I'm damn near 40 and I can't grow a beard. This is it. This little chin. I don't shave this shit. It just don't grow. And I don't like none of y'all bearded niggas. Even when they post memes on the internet with the little cartoons, they be drawing a cartoon dude. He always got some fine cartoon girl with him. That nigga got a beard. I'm done with it. I watch all these dating shows. There's always hella bald head niggas with beards on the show.
I think it's genetic though, cause my son, my 12-year-old, he got a mustache, and my 10-year-old, I was talking about the other day, he got a little thing growing. I'm like, damn. So genetic.
I didn't think about the beard till I went bald, man. I needed something, bro. You just feel it. You just feel that shit like your shit slowly going back. You realize it ain't the barber fucking your hair up no more. Like, yo, this shit ain't. He's really feeling it in. I ain't know. Look, the day I found out, like, damn, nigga, you might be going bald. I got a cut, and the nigga put some cardboard over my forehead and darkened the rest of it in. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, this should last about 4 or 5 days. I was like, nigga. I was like, I tried to hold on. I swear I did.
So Keisha brought up the topic, right? And I thought it was a good one. She was like, Keisha says, what kind of thinking do you suspect has been programmed in you growing up? Like society, parents, whatever. And why do you think it's been programmed in you, and where do you think it came from? Like just the way of thinking that you might not agree with, or you might agree with, I don't know.
Mine is respecting all of my elders.
Yeah, that one.
That's a good one, actually.
That's what it is for me, yo. Like BJ said, some people just ain't shit. And just because you're older than me and you still ain't shit doesn't mean that you earn my respect as a human being.
No, that respect the other things, that's something different because I hate to say this, and I know we live right now, and I hope none of my family members tune in. Like, God, shit. Well, like my great grandmama, right? Love her, but growing up, I was like, "Fuck this lady." Like, it was the truth. She was mean as shit to me. Like now, I get it. I was bad. Don't get me wrong. I was bad as fuck. But growing up, I was like, respect my elders. Fuck her. I don't want to go over her hot ass house. I hate this lady. Yeah, buddy.
Come back to me. I don't know yet.
Ask the goddamn question, man. This is you introduced this shit, buddy.
I thought it was a good topic.
I got him. That's
I thought it was a good topic.
He said he ain't no snitch. He ain't gonna tell on you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
But no, all right, I'll say this. This is true right here. Being a dude being brought up under the umbrella of don't cry, you a man, like not being able to feel shit, not being able to have feelings about shit. Society is programmed like be a man. Like that's actually a thing. Like if I just walk up to a dude and say be a man, he gonna automatically toughen up. And you ain't gotta be always tough when you a dude.
No, but there's some motherfuckers that get comfortable with that shit and they ain't tough at all, and then they lash out and it's out of the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got mothers that think, oh, he just had a temper tantrum. Like, but you're 40, bro. Like you shouldn't be having temper tantrums at this point.
But think about the dudes that do lash out like that. They even lash out in like I hate I'm about to use this fucking shit. But they lash out in a toxic masculine way. It's always like extra tough, extra man lashing out. You know what I'm saying?
Because they don't know how to deal with their feelings. A lot of men aren't taught how to express how they feel, or their feelings. And they're always told, like you say, man up, men don't cry, men don't do this. And a lot of times they don't know how to honestly and effectively express their shit.
Yeah. So that's for me right there. That be a man shit. Like, come on, knock it off.
Be good.
Oh, you good. Oh, no, you good. Go ahead.
All of y'all make great points.
He about to say some bullshit. Sir,
I ain't even.
He didn't give you a chance, did he?
No, you did a lean in, so I already know.
No, I just feel like I was raised that you're supposed to be a gentleman to all women.
Oh my God!
Here we go.
And I just want to say that some of them don't deserve that shit.
Yes. Oh God, and them
don't deserve it. Is all I'm saying.
And I'm sorry, right now, the ladies left you tonight. You gonna defend this one?
And I think it kind of goes into the respect the elders thing, right?
It is, girl. It is.
It's not, because this is why I say that. Because of course you want to start out that way, like especially if you're courting a woman, you want to start out that way. But there's a time there comes a point where, like, while you're in the middle of doing that, like, you realize, like, no, this woman ain't shit.
Yeah, you
know
go.
what I mean?
I admit there are some ain't shit women out there, just like it's some ain't shit men. So I get it. And I'm not saying you're wrong for how you feel. So keep going.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about those specific women that ain't shit. They don't deserve me being a gentleman. You know what I mean? Like, you just an ain't shit person. You don't have any kind of gratitude about you. And this like, let me say this too. There are some ancient men who don't deserve the best out of you as a woman either. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. Like, but I'm only speaking about being a gentleman because I'm talking about, when you talk about programmed, like my grandmother, when she was alive, I'm like 8 years old. Let me not go get a door. Yeah. Let me not be walking on the outside of the street when we walking somewhere. Like, bro, I used to get in so much trouble for that. Like, she was super big on it. And my mom too was like, she would always say that, you know. And then, like I say, as you get older, you used to be like, you know what? Some of these chicks don't deserve that shit.
No, I held the door for some ladies one time when I was going in a bar. And I don't need a thank you all the time because I be on the move.
Yes, you do. Yes, and you deserve it.
I don't really like, you can give me like a little.
No.
Common courtesy should be just normal.
Don't look at me like I stank while I'm holding the door for you. Like, it was like a stank ass, like.
You absolutely should have let that door go right on the face. 1,000.
And it's one thing if you open the door. He said he opened the door for a group of women, which means more than two.
Yeah,
if you could get one thank you out of a couple of, like,
some people are like that though.
They
all looked at me stank. I was like, interesting.
Doing the gentleman thing.
Say some bullshit though. You know what I'm saying?
we wasn't ready. We didn't know.
I'm glad you said it. I can't say something like that.
I go with mine. I guess the one thing that's programmed me is like communication, like communicating with like the opposite sex, with women and shit like that. Because like growing up around and seeing like the men in my family, how they deal with their relationship when shit be going on, I never really saw them like talk to their significant other or just like speak to them. It's just a whole bunch of like facial expressions and like a whole bunch of niggas making noises and facial expressions. So like in general, like even with my mom, her being married to my steppops and shit like that, when they had shit going on, like I've never seen them like be healthy and like communicate private and shit like that. Don't get me wrong, like I know how people say you don't communicate shit in front of kids. Kids aren't stupid. We understand. Even when I was a child, I knew when bullshit was going on. Mm-hmm. Like, let's be real about it. Like communicating. Like I'm learning. I'm better now. Like just communicating with the opposite sex in general. Because even then, like when I first learned how to communicate with women, it was just like, even when we learn to talk to girls at first, it's just like, yo, you're supposed to chase them down, say some obscene shit to them, like, hey, light skin, you with the fat ass, shit like that. You don't really talk to people like that.
Like, I ain't never had the balls like you with the fat ass.
When you running up on girls talking about, hey, you with the fat ass.
I have to have a retort though, because it's only bad depending on what you look like to the woman. Like if you if she find you attractive, and you be like, "Hey, you with the fat ass," she turn around, she think you attractive. She's like, "Oh, that's thank you." Right?
I totally agree.
But if she think you hideous, now it's harassment.
It's like dancing.
Hey, look, I was just arguing the fact I've never had.
It's still how you approach people.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just the approach part. Like, why can't I approach somebody and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then
it's like dancing on the girl in the club. You ever went and got behind the girl?
Yeah.
And she looked back.
So listen, okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Like, think about how wild that is to just walk up on an unassuming woman and put your dick in between her cheeks.
But that's what people do.
But this is what I'm saying. She would turn around and look at you. If she thought you was attractive, she was cool.
You good to go.
But if she thought you was ugly, now it's harassment.
Now you're on that show next.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know I'm not lying, bro. Like,
It's not harassment.
It's the right,
Like, I get what you're saying. If she's accepting of it, but at the end of the day, it still is not right. It's not what you're supposed to do.
but it used to be
back then it was kind of encouraged though. Like
was
growing up,
right.
it was like a rite of passage.
It was a rite of passage for y'all, and a lot of times the girl at the time does not value herself enough to realize like this ain't what he's supposed to be doing to me because they think that shit is cute.
I'm just saying, man. Listen,
I mean,
it all depends on what you look like to the woman.
do.
Like, you get like there are some shit that I've said to some women that thought I was attractive, and they were like, "Yeah, that's cool." And then it's been the other way. They'd be like, "How dare you talk to me like that, you ugly mother?" Boop, boop, boop. You know what I'm saying?
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
So have you ever been somebody told you how dare you talk to me like that, and they didn't say whether they liked you, how you looked or not? They just said that that's not how you should approach them.
No, it's always been followed up with some very rude remarks. But I'm not saying I didn't deserve it because he's right. You have to there is a way that you're supposed to approach people now. But I'm just saying, you know, Idris Elba walk up on you and say some shit, it might go different.
It's still not acceptable.
I don't know. I didn't walk up and put my meat on plenty of cheeks in the club. And
But how wild was that? It's so wild. Imagine doing that now. Like you just
I'm good, bro.
That's what I do. And they give me the look back, and sometimes I've been walked off on. Hell, I've been pushed before. Like, get your bum ass off me.
I don't think I got a look back. I was like,
yeah,
sometimes I got a look back and I went through. It was like
I get some of the times I got that look back, and they got intense.
So what do you do in the club now? I ain't in the club.
Oh, I don't go to the club.
Oh, you just break out to another dance move and act like you went like.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I used to be jealous of in the club. The nigga in the circle that could dance and had all the attention. That shit used to irk me.
Oh, no.
All that shit used to piss me off.
I was jealous of that dude, too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
My whole life.
He just be in there cutting a rug.
Bro.
Yeah, I was in the middle of the circle dancing.
Well, we know.
Y'all know what, though? That shit still work today.
Call him Big Cisco. You know what I'm saying?
That's a terrible nickname.
Do that today. If you know the latest dances today.
What is that? Can you be coming in? Do I have to grab the back of your neck? Make you listen to me.
I'm not going in like Big Cisco. But that was crazy though. I had this. Oh god, here I go. All right, look, so like growing up and shit, like I used to pay attention to like yo girls like niggas who could dance, whatever. So I'll be in the fucking. Nigga, I fucking.
You be at home in the mirror practicing your dance moves.
Dead ass. I learned the routine the my way and shit, and then
like that was a 7-minute song, man.
I learned how to dance and shit. Man, that's
why you only had one wave. You sweat that shit out.
Dead ass. But you know, like for instance, St. Louis is the perfect city. If you can Nina pop and you can know how to mob out and do all that shit, you was the nigga that was pushing in a circle, and everybody would see it. I will always be the nigga that get pushed in the circle.
Not my guy in the mirror.
My way. Yo, did you used to do the rapping part too?
He talked about what he used to do. I still do it. Please don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, I can still do it. What the fuck? I remember the time my mama called me. She was like, "If you don't sit your big ass down," and I was in the middle of a spin move. She called me.
Nigga, I had two left feet, so that wasn't even
we never got to read about what she been programmed about.
I got two left feet.
The one thing that what Keisha said, the gender roles. Like growing up, gender roles is something that, because my mama was raised in Mississippi, my daddy was born in Mississippi, so they have that Southern mentality in gender roles and what the girl is supposed to do, what the guy is supposed to do, and I don't agree with. I don't like it. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Also, the yes sir, no sir shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they raise you to work for somebody. Like they down in the South, they don't believe you can own your own shit or do your own things, or they just
and you have to yes sir, no sir. Yeah. Everybody that's older than you, no matter who or what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. How do y'all feel about women proposing to men? I'll be dying laughing. I'll be like, man, this is where we at with it, huh?
If my homegirl's still watching this, she told me if I ever catch her proposing to a man, knee her in her back.
I don't blame her. Like, I need you to straighten off me. It ain't me. Somebody took over my body. Like, you need to really find out what's wrong with me if I'm proposing to her nigga.
Okay. All right.
He's not a nigga. He's gonna be your husband.
All right.
He's not.
Why? Okay. Please explain why you feel that way.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not proposing to you. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm just trying to. I just would like somebody to explain to me why y'all feel so strongly about it.
I know why.
So, are you gonna be okay? Basically, I'm gonna make a spectacle of you in front of everybody, and I'm gonna get on my knees and actually marry me. You gonna be okay with that as a man?
So,
are you gonna be okay with me putting this ring on your finger?
So you didn't answer my question.
Answer my question first.
Yeah, I asked you one first.
Yeah, this is one of those questions where gender roles apply.
Ray, you did not know you need to propose to me. I'm gonna start fanning my eyes.
I'm not doing it.
But this is what I'm saying. This is a part where I don't understand why. Like, this is really the perfect example. We're all programmed, because to answer your question, Ray, no, I'm not gonna be okay with that. But I'm just wondering why. Like, where in history did that happen to where like as a man, I'm like, no, get up. You know,
when did Disney start making all these movies?
You know what I mean?
But what if there's a stat that says that every girl that proposed to a man that's still married and happy?
What that mean?
If 100% of marriages were successful because the woman proposed to the man.
I don't care. That works for me. That's gonna work for me. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, what that means?
What that means?
I should
make that dude say, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna say this though. If my girl proposed to me, the relationship is over. I'm dumping you. Don't embarrass me like that.
But why though? Like, what if she just genuinely wants to marry you? And like he said, like, what if you knew that it was 100% going to work out? You would still be like, nah, don't do that, buddy.
If my nails done, then I might go ahead.
But you know what's fucked up? If I love her, I'm not going. Oh, this is gonna sound terrible. If I love her, I'm not going to embarrass her if she do it in front of a whole bunch of people. I just can't. But I'm gonna lean over and be like,
"She embarrassing you
right now."
So okay,
probably
love her.
Why you trying to suck my dick?
Hold up. You love her. She proposed to you. You can't just say yes.
No,
you can't just say yeah. You love her. Like you had intentions on marrying her anyway.
What's the setting?
What's the setting?
It's in public. Y'all at the local.
Look. I got it. I'm gonna tailor it specific to you this time, Kenyon. You guys are at the mall in an authentic retro shoe store.
Ooh.
You was over there looking at the wall at the ones, right? The Chicago ones is at the wall. She walk you over there because she know you like those.
Ooh.
She on purpose take you over to that part. She's like, oh, I wanted you to see these. I think you would like these.
Well, one,
You
I'm already wet just from you saying that. I'm already wet from you saying that.
Okay, don't tell me you wet, sir. Don't do that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't do that. You know what? I don't even want to finish this anymore. It's got really weird.
Oh, go ahead.
Saying you wet, let me know you gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, okay, paint that picture. She does that. Okay, so you looking at the shoe. You're like, oh, I really want this shoe. You turn around, boom, she on the knee. What do you marry?
Well, one, I'm gonna cry because I'm for the shoe. So that's fucked up. But I'm a terrible. I'm like I like this. I'm gonna well up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna well up. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna well up.
You gonna be fanning your eyes like this?
Nah, fuck that. She gotta embarrass you, bro. She do it at the
So
Super
if
Bowl.
I asked you to marry you taking my last name too then?
Ooh.
That's how it should go, boy. Every woman be proposing.
So we can all agree that certain gender roles just have to be in place then, right?
Nah, I gotta keep my name. My name is
certain
my
gender
name.
roles just have to be in place. Like a man needs to propose to a woman, and that's it.
Ooh. But when we talk about gender roles that you were raised when your family, a lot of times you don't even get to the point of the whole marriage thing. It's just the little shit in the house.
Yeah, but that's still like, I feel like that's still like one of those that we still were taught though, right? Because like no woman that you've been raised by or grew up with, none of them ever told you, hey, this is how you propose to a man, right?
No, because they've never done it.
I've had that conversation, like, you know, in my practice marriage. Like I asked for advice on how to propose to her. Shouldn't have took it, but whatever.
You know what? Have any one of y'all fellas and Ray, anybody, ever heard a man say, she swept me off my feet?
she just swept me off my feet, and I said yes.
No.
I just said yes.
I ain't gonna lie. You give me them Chicago ones, my favorite shoe of all time. You might sweep me off my feet. I might get swept.
Swept
him. Is that sweeping enough for you to say yes and change your last name?
I'm not changing my last name.
You gonna have the hyphen?
You
can have the hyphen, but her name gonna be first.
Why my name gotta go first?
God damn.
But then when you drop it off, you still using your last name. No.
Hey, relax.
No.
Relax. We gotta win somehow, right?
I don't know.
Why is that though? That no
not
man.
The name part is kind of wild though.
I think a lot of times, and I know it's unfair for Ray to have to defend women. I think some women pick what gender roles they will and won't do. Like people pick biblical stuff out the Bible and follow. You know what I'm saying? They ignore everything else in the book.
Man.
And then the 7 things they like.
It is Sunday, right? But he's preaching over there.
Hey man. Hallelujah.
Word, brother Lucious.
Hallelujah.
My cousin told me, he said this day and age, women want everything equal except their portion of the bills and an ass whooping.
Oh,
what?
Really?
That's what he said.
Your cousin free? Is he?
No, what he means by that is we all been taught not to hit women. I never done it. I don't put my hands on them, but I done had hands put on me.
Yeah, me too.
See where I'm going with that?
I have been swung on once or twice.
I had one girl hit me, and it wasn't even the fact she hit me because I had fucked up. It was the fact my glasses were crooked when she hit me. And that shit made me so fucking mad when I looked in the mirror, bro.
Yo, my motherfucking, my shit started ringing. Like my head started ringing. She hit me so hard in my temple, bro.
No, I got swung on and I got grabbed, and I was mad because my shirt it was like disheveled. I was like, what the fuck?
It ain't even the hit because the hit don't hurt. It's just the fact that like
no. When she hit me, that hurt.
Nah, I'm good.
Fuck that. Heavy handed like a motherfucker.
I got Honda one time, like, but I was drunk as fuck, so I didn't care. I'm just sitting there powering up. Are you done? Drunk as hell, my whole face been numb. So
He's eating them.
You done yet?
So I got a topic for y'all. When someone says like, "Hey," like when you first meet somebody, y'all start dating and talking, and y'all exclusive. What does that mean? When y'all exclusive, does that mean like, yo, we exclusive now? I mean, you got like a 2 week head start to cut off all your hoes. Like, what does that mean?
First of all, we got to figure out what exclusive means. So we're gonna go to fucking Google. We're gonna Google what exclusive means. Excluding or not admitting other things. Restricted or limited to the person, group, or area concerned. So that's like, huh? I'm gonna spend the majority of the time with you.
You ain't got no more.
It says it plain as day. It's limited to that one person. Yeah. Like
everything is about me now.
Yeah,
and everything is about you.
All of your eggs are in that one basket, so to speak. But you gotta.
But leading up to exclusive, we should have already. I ain't gonna say got rid of all of our people, but along the way, you didn't probably start dropping folks. You ain't giving them the attention you was giving the person that you're going to end up eventually becoming exclusive with, because along the way, that person has started getting more and more of your time to the point where this is the agreement that we are exclusive. So hopefully by that time, everyone else has dropped off, or you need to make that stance before you ask me to be exclusive that you done got rid of everybody else.
Exclusive is the adult version of boyfriend, girlfriend, because we all 40 and ain't no way in the hell nobody call you my girlfriend. I'm just not saying that's my girlfriend and I'm 40 years old. Knock it off.
I feel like you need like a head start, like, yo, like any given moment now, and then like, oh, okay, let me know. I don't think you could just spring exclusive on somebody and just all of a sudden expect them to just like come to a screeching halt for everything.
So give me about 2 weeks.
Why not though?
Because you might be exclusive and they not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't thinking.
Okay, but if my intentions are to be exclusive with someone and I make those intentions clear and I'm honest, as they say that they want from us all the time. If I say that and then you agree,
biggest lie ever told.
But you agree and you say, okay, you know what I mean? Like I'm giving you my intention. It is up to you whether you're gonna agree or not. But I just feel like if I say that and you say, well, I don't know, now I know how to move. Like now I'm like, okay, well, this is probably not going in the same direction. We don't have the same plan of path.
We don't have the same end goal.
Right. There was a comedian that told a joke. He's like, me and my wife have been together 3 years. Well, she's been with me for 10, and I've been with her for 3.
That's fucked up.
That's fact, though. I've been there before.
That's so terrible, man.
Horrible.
I've been dumped before, and I'm like, we was together. We are done, buddy. I'm like
I just can't do this no more. What are we doing?
Done what?
How do y'all feel about like the y'all been seeing like more and more like these dudes sitting there telling dudes what type of women to look for? Would it be like horrible advice? Like it's like terrible judgment of.
It's a weird trend. I hate it,
bro. It's like every day.
What are you talking about?
Like, you know how like Fresh and Fit, they be giving like advice, but it's like not good advice.
Like
they
be
never use it. Like their standards is not high enough to be where they, you know what I'm saying?
Like you shouldn't date a woman that like if once a woman starts to make like a certain amount of money, she's no longer like should be on your list of women. Or like if she makes more money than you need to go ahead and like break up with her. It's people out here saying that type of shit to people. Like,
yeah. Or you shouldn't date a man unless he has 20,000 in the bank.
Wait,
you shouldn't be having sex unless you got 25,000 in your
wait 1 second now. Having the women in the time?
Look, that's you shouldn't be having
what people are saying.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like men giving men advice on what women to pick. Haven't the women been doing that to us since Know Your Worth, Queen?
But that's what I'm saying. Though.
It sounds like revenge to me.
Here's the thing: when women doing it, they usually talking to other women for like reasonable.
Exactly what it is.
So like from what I know is when other women doing, they usually talking more of like a, hey, you need to build yourself up type of way. When men do it, it's just more like, hey, nigga.
Ah.
No, like with Fresh and Fit, they probably like the worst people at it. Like they say some wild shit. Like TK Kirkland, like you shouldn't be having sex unless you got 25K in the bank. Like that's not fucking reasonable for everybody.
Yeah, man. I mean, but you know, those dudes are definitely just saying things now just to garner attention. Because I believe those are the same cats that they got into it with, like Brittany Renner, right?
Yeah,
yeah. You know, you just there are certain people you just shouldn't listen to. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure, right? Yeah, totally agree. I'm pretty sure them dudes was fucking before they had 25K in the bank. So how you gonna tell that to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do notice that a lot, especially like dudes, like what she said. You can tell they just don't get no pussy at all. They always want to tell you like women are supposed to be up to some certain level. I hate that on both parts. I hate when both genders do that. You know what I mean? Find you somebody that you fuck with, that you like, that you can connect with, and y'all make that shit work how y'all make it work. You know what I mean? Because no two relationships are the same.
Never.
None. Never.
Goals.
Shut up.
Hey, goals.
That's just to say dreams.
Man. Or nightmares, whichever way you want to look at it.
Because a lot of times the people that everyone say is goals really ain't goals because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know what they did to get there. All you're seeing is what they put out, and all of a sudden this is what you strive for.
You know how many times Offset had to cheat in order to get to where he at now?
I don't know about that either, Eric. If I got $6, I'm still fucking. What are you talking about? I'm gonna spend my last $6 on condoms.
And they ain't gonna use them. And they ain't even gonna use them. They ain't gonna open the box or nothing.
I was
just to be like, hey, I brought some, but then you never open the box.
I had one sniper who was doing pretty decent at one point in my life. Like that money thing is wow. People fuck who they want to fuck. Ain't got nothing to do with like money. You gonna fuck who you want to fuck.
These rocks is gonna get off. I don't care about none of that.
People just be fucking and it's all right.
People just be fucking.
Yeah.
They do.
God.
People be fucking. That's hilarious.
All the people that's pregnant and having babies, somebody's fucking.
Man.
Oh my goodness, especially in the pandemic year. Holy crap!
Man.
Oh yeah, there's babies everywhere.
Timeline full of pregnant babies.
Boy, if you was able to cheat during the pandemic, you deserve an award, nigga, because the extra work you had to put in.
No, you don't. You was a threat to society. You get your ass down, bro. The pandemic couldn't sit you down.
I wonder how hard that was for like the dude who was just like cheating during the pandemic time and everything shut down. Like, what was that life like?
Yeah. First of all,
what lie you gonna get to say how you getting out the house?
Yeah, like how you gonna get out the house now?
Like, what was you saying to her? Like,
nigga, I got COVID. I can't come over for 10 days. Nigga can't come over 6 times in a year.
Or you can say I'm an essential worker.
You just got a job. Yeah, I gotta go to work.
I'm an essential worker.
Yeah, okay.
Home.
Uber was still running, wasn't it? Oh shit, I'm doing Uber tonight.
If you signed up to be an Uber driver just so you could cheat, you a wild one.
Oh, man.
That is
super damn.
Damn it. What was he doing? What was it? I want to hear the liar.
How?
I want
to find time to cheat on the
interview the neighbor. I want to interview the neighbor.
Like what did you do? How did you set this up, sir?
I seen this video. This dude talking about cheating. Right? He said he cheated on every girl he was dealing with. He said what he would do is when he would get with a girl, he starts being irregular from the gate. He'll take 3-4 showers a day at random times. Like he'll just come home and just take a shower.
Yeah.
He'll answer. He'll get on the phone and call just a random person. He'll call his mama, baby, his whoever female. Oh, what's up, baby girl? Oh, hey, love. He starts that pattern right from the gate. So when it's somebody else in the equation, she can't say you different because he just been weird the whole from the door. I was like, this man is he's living in 2047 already. This man is the future.
This nigga's a diabolical genius.
The future of cheating.
Or why he couldn't just like not be in a relationship. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You know, some people, you know what I'm saying? You know, I hate the term "have your cake and eat it too." I hate it because why the fuck I'm gonna get a cake if I can't eat it? But
that is, yeah. I always say, the fuck I got this cake in the house.
Right. One piece of cake, like what?
I hate that.
Being selfish and greedy.
Yes.
That's the worst saying known to man. Honestly,
I bought the cake though.
I ain't never bought a cake I ain't eat. So anyway. But yeah, he said he just does that. You know, some people just want to have that person to come home to, and you want the little extra cheeks on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that should take too much energy, too much money.
Yeah, cheating is expensive.
Yeah,
you be hopping to different women's houses.
Yeah, especially how dudes is reacting to shit nowadays. Nigga,
plus gas too high to be just driving around.
Man,
everything too high.
But then the women gonna have the audacity. Gas $4 a gallon. We're gonna fly you out.
Oh man, it's $5 out here, bro.
Man.
I mean, if you make the choice to fly her out, you made that choice.
As expensive as all this stuff is today, look, man, just don't wear drawers at all.
What did their wife say? I'm leaving here with something.
Just don't even pack no drawers. Whatever you carry on, leave the drawers out of it.
But seriously though, I understand like having like you got your friends for certain things. But why are you flying people out to not like do anything with them?
For the vacation. All expense paid trip.
But that's like even a relationship. Like you got your person you go on vacation with, but even then they be fucking on vacations.
Well, I mean, I just feel like if I'm gonna go on vacation with you, you're the person that we gonna have sex with. I'm gonna have sex with. Like we gonna have sex while we on this vacation. Yeah, normally I feel like I want to bring my person because I know what I'm getting. If I'm going to meet you and the first time we have sex is horrible, then I'm stuck with you the whole time that you done flew me out, and I'm not happy.
The vibes might be off when you get there.
That's cool. Out loud. That's cool. The vibes might be off when you get there, but at least just one time. At least once. Like if you just go like
listen, it's hard for me to believe that the vibes could ever be that off on vacation.
Oh no, I believe no, yeah, it can.
You just didn't like me before we got here, and you just wanted to come here for free. Like that's what happened.
Man, I don't give a
you know what I mean? Like that's
the vibes can be off.
But as a man, you should be able to know that shit prior though. Like,
yeah,
I understand we think with two different heads. Like at some point, these motherfuckers got to connect, and we got to be on the same page. We're like, yo, I could probably be with this person. This is someone I could probably.
If the vibes is off, I want a refund. Give me my money back, or I'm suing you. I'm taking you to court about some vibes. No, you want
that's very petty.
We gonna be Judge Mathis is definitely gonna call you a crackhead by the end of this.
But you're gonna drink every one of these pina coladas. Come on.
She led me to believe that we was having
the vibe is off, but you drunk the motherfucker now.
And then this the thing, that's subjective. Your vibe was off, mine wasn't.
We came over here with this funky.
I got the same vibe. No.
Do you really have the same vibe in person as you do over the phone?
No, the way I personally feel about my vibe, absolutely. If you think it's different, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay, fellas. Have y'all ever had a situation like that where the vibe was off? Like you felt it before she got there?
Yes.
You said
before she got there?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever set up, okay, she come through, and she gets there, long flight or something. I ain't saying you paid for it. I'm just saying she paid for herself. She get there, and the vibe is off.
My dick gonna be hard once I see the itinerary. So I'm not even finna like.
Yeah, like
I'm asking. It's never happened to me either.
If we are setting up like somebody's flying somewhere, like the vibe will never be off. It can't be.
I ain't never.
Especially like if you coming to see me, I got to drive to the airport. Oh, best believe I'm ready in the car.
Yeah. Absolutely.
On the way,
Right now, I look shocked. Like, yo, I don't know where this is coming from. The vibe is off.
Absolutely.
No, ain't no vibe. I ain't
No,
no like.
all you did was flew here.
If
But
I
then think about the pre-prep. You didn't want to got a haircut. You didn't want to got picked up. You didn't got on you got your good draws on.
You got your good draws on, but I can't have none on.
I got matching socks on. And
You don't
shit.
need none.
I put on some cologne
Oh, you done did all kind of stuff.
and all the right
Now,
areas.
I will say this. I can see the vibe being off if you rode on the Greyhound. I can see how the vibe of totally be off.
Yeah, you gotta take a shower first.
Who the hell rides Greyhound?
Hey, bro, there are women that will ride a Greyhound to see a motherfucker.
That's
I'm paying Greyhound to go visit you to get dick, and I could get dick in my town. No, I'm not. I am not riding Greyhound to go get dick. I'm not doing it.
That is so wild, man.
Look, if you ride a Greyhound to go see men, I need you to go ahead and follow me.
I hit him up with his deal, baby. That's Buddy with a big B.
I'll give you a round.
That's a capital B.
First of all, if you ride a Greyhound, I'm not touching you when you get off the bus. Like you have to go take a shower or something before I even think about like doing anything. You can sit.
I'm not getting on the Greyhound to come visit you.
And I wouldn't leave her in your house too long either. You might end up with nothing in that bitch. So
I'm gonna go and spend this $20, and you're gonna make 47 stops before you get to me.
You're gonna sit on the scenic route. She gonna sit on the scenic route. Come ride like a bus.
I can't picture that though, like the vibe being off. Like I'm picking you up, and it's just like, you know what? I'm just not feeling it. Look, there are supplements for that.
I can see how it would be over the phone. Like back in the day when it's over the phone, the vibe could be off. But you got FaceTime and shit. You can't hide who the fuck you are too long on FaceTime.
I done vacuumed out my car. I done put Armor All on the inside. My dad was shining.
Clean the crib from top to bottom.
Oh my god!
Make sure I got what you want to eat. How you gonna relax and be comfortable? And you say the vibe is off.
God, the whole dinner menu for you. Like, nah, the vibe.
I done used a whole bottle of Febreze everywhere.
And
We're not doing this.
It smell like lavender sunflower in this motherfucker.
Hawaiian breeze. Hey, what we got for fuck shit of the week? I had one. I seen that the people that fix McDonald's ice cream machines are suing them. Y'all see that?
What are they suing them for? I mean, the machine's never working.
They were never broke.
Yeah, I think it's like defamation of character or something along that line. You know the running joke.
So they're going through social media.
But this is what I heard. I heard from a McDonald's employees that they be saying that they broke just because they don't be feeling like cleaning them.
Right.
So it's broke, but they ain't want to clean the shit, so they just tell people that shit. And if they sue for defamation, that's fucking hilarious.
It's something along those lines. I mean, I don't know what the exact.
I just thought it was funny.
But
I
also
just got gas prices.
Yeah,
fuck shit of the week. That's all I got.
I have that music guy from Chicago making a video of burying a dude that's digging all up in his wife because he upset.
Oh yeah.
What?
Y'all know I've been off dude for years now. But like
we talking about
Kanye.
When are we as a people going to stop using that excuse that he's mentally ill? Like, when are we gonna start noticing like, no, this is deliberate, this dude is just an asshole?
No, R. Kelly was fucking little girls and people are still like
stepping in. Charles Manson used to have bitches come visit that nigga.
We're not talking about Charles Manson, he ain't black. I'm talking about why black people just be letting celebrities that they like because they make good music.
I was just about to say that he got the slaps.
You know what I'm saying? And you can like what he's doing to his soon-to-be ex-wife is fucking terrible, bro. It's horrible. And people just like, well, nah, it's she should be more understanding. Get the fuck out of here.
Now you seen that meme going around where it's like Kim K's on her 4th marriage, and Kanye's the problem.
Yeah,
right now, yeah,
he is.
He is, but he is the problem. And at the end of the day, the thing is, if it wasn't Kanye and this man was doing the shit that he was doing,
they'd be stalking.
It's like you say, it's stalking. I could have a case against him, so we can't excuse Kanye for what he does.
It's regular niggas out here that do that shit now.
Yeah,
like if you go through people, go through a lot of women like block list. It's niggas out there that be stalking the fuck out of them. They call them from one phone number, and then they got another phone number they call them from.
Checking their social page.
Yeah. And they ain't made not one beat.
Yeah,
got a new pair of shoes.
That's the difference.
Imagine people blaming the women though, like you.
But it happens.
You understand?
Society, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit is so crazy to me. And then you making a whole video with a cartoon and you burying a dude, like, bro, that's.
Here's the thing. All I'm saying is, if you say, for instance, if I was like Pete Davidson, I'll just fuck her even harder or even more passionate. If that was the case.
No, but at what point does it get serious though? Like this shit ain't
serious.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like at what point, like yeah, you can fuck her harder, but this nigga, you catch this mug out the wrong place.
That man is
your head on the swivel.
He's using his kids and his
family.
No, not even family. He's using his kids and him being black as a fucking bargaining chip for everybody to feel some sort of like sympathy towards him. All of a sudden, he's a black father. But a few years ago, when you was out here talking all this shit, like I'm not black, I'm a billionaire. You was doing all this other shit. Like all of a sudden, you black when it's convenient. Like no, it's bullshit.
But he's not like every time that she messes with somebody, like it always be like a little bit of talk about it after they split up. So
but she's never the one to like.
She'll never say nothing. So at what point do we acknowledge that whatever she got down there is solid gold?
I mean,
hey, but Buddy got a girl that look just like her, bro. That shit is crazy.
He got a clone.
I'm telling you, like, what is happening right now today? This will be looked back on, like, cause some shit. I foresee some serious shit is gonna happen, and it's gonna be some kind of tragedy, and we're gonna all be looking back there. I still be keeping tabs on you motherfuckers who like be excusing this dude's behavior. I
ain't never excusing.
This is crazy. I'm not saying y'all.
Yeah, no, because I seen them like I said, I've been watching Genius. The 3rd part came out last week.
Oh man.
And that is the episode that basically explains everything.
That came out and people was really like, we gotta stand behind them. No, we don't.
No, the third episode is just crazy. It's deep because he loses. You gotta watch it, but
I'm not watching that shit.
I don't excuse nobody's actions because I've been through all kind of fuck shit and I'm not fucking nuts, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You gotta hit a certain age to where you are responsible and you can't keep blaming shit on your fucking past.
So you do this about every girl that breaks up with you? Like what the fuck?
I don't want to hear it. I had a shitty growing up for a very long fucking time, and now I'm down there 40. And I'm not gonna be sitting here talking about man when I was 12. Nah, you gotta goddamn go get your help wherever you gotta get your help.
You gotta man up.
I'm not gonna excuse nobody's
You gotta be a man.
It's too late for him though, because everybody has enabled him to get to this point.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You better get some therapy. You got some Zoloft, some Xannies. I don't know what you got to do, but at some point in your age, at your big age, you can't keep on.
Hell, he hang around Pusha T. He got all the drugs anyway.
The thing, Pusha T is also like in a very healthy marriage.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean?
Healthy marriage with a new kid and everything, but somehow he's still getting these bricks off.
Yeah, his bars stay with bricks in them. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not.
And at the end of the day, you can't tell God they have a problem. Simple as that. He's so like, man's worth billions of dollars and shit. You can't tell that man he have a problem. You just get rid of you out of his circle.
That's true.
So how can you control
He's just gonna keep finding yes men. That's what a lot of them do. They keep finding yes people for them to continue to operate the way they operate.
Yeah, and nobody's gonna say no. So we'll see. Anything else fuck shit of the week?
No. I hope the McDonald's machine people win that case though.
Why how many other people sue? Hey, that's the lady that won that. She won some money off of saying the coffee was too hot.
When she got burned with that coffee, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they can win that easy.
Yeah.
McDonald's
McDonald's
probably
thought
like,
stupid that lady got fat, and she was like, "That's why they started
yeah,
putting on
super size.
Yeah, so
Get
she won that
get
lawsuit.
some fresh supersized fries. Oh. Anyway, Kenny, what's your social, sir?
Socials on Facebook, Kenyon Hudson. On Instagram, Big LA. On Twitter, Big LA also. So you can find me on that, or you can find me on Facebook on my new page, v.n.t, for my podcast, Various Negroes Talking, or V, how you want to put it. So
You got a YouTube page?
oh yeah, same thing for YouTube, v.n.t, v.n.t.
And how often do you pod?
I just started, man. I got 2 out right now. I got BJ on one. I got my homeboy, my best friend Nico out there. I got him out there on one. I'm gonna try to be as consistent as I can with it, but you know, I'm gonna need people to stay on my ass about it because I know me. So,
Hey, congratulations, sir.
Thank
Ray
you, man.
Nutter,
Appreciate it.
you've been awesome. You held it down. You were a tiger, and we heard you roar.
Shut up. Shut up.
What are your socials, man?
Raynetta Byers on Facebook, Mahogany_Ray on Instagram, and at Royal Pettiness on Twitter.
Buddy with a B.
Buddy would be on Instagram and Snapchat. I don't be on Snapchat, so yeah.
And BJ, sir.
I ain't got no Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram at The Vibes Is Always Live.
And I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. We do this every Sunday, 8 o'clock. Appreciate everybody for watching. You follow me on my YouTube page, Lucious Williams Podcast, Facebook, Lucious Williams, Instagram, King Lucious the Great. And that's about it. This is Lucious Williams and Friends Podcast, episode 69. Fuck with it.
East side. You fly out, you put out.
Shut